Hi guys, I have a message coming through loud and clear. I was shuffling the Moonology Oracle deck, and right away I'm hearing that this collective needs to know that even if it doesn't feel big right now, whatever you're doing is, I'm seeing this mushroom like underground without anyone seeing. All of this stuff is happening. And overnight, the mushroom pops out of the ground. And that's what I'm being shown for you. You may know how hard you're working and how much you're putting into something. And even if others can't see that, it doesn't matter, because all of a sudden it's going to seem as if you've bloomed overnight. And the cards that popped out were prosperity lies ahead, believe in the impossible, and a fiery climax approaches. This is, I'm hearing, all a part of the story. This is for the story structure, the plot. This is all the ups and downs are so that your story is so rich in excitement and meaning. And when we start to look at life that way, when we start to realize that we're taking, 2 steps forward and then 4 steps back, or 1 step forward and 5 steps back, it's kind of like watching that theatrical movie or reading that book, where it's for the story of it. It's for when you get to the end and you go and tell someone what happened. It's for that. And when we start to live our life realizing that, and looking at things like, oh, that's a plot twist, or that's an inciting incident, or that's the dark night of the soul. Like, these are all things in our life that help shape us and where we're headed. And I'm hearing, don't let your past hold you back. It's like, don't get caught up in a past chapter, because the story is moving forward always. And maybe we can't edit out all the stuff that's happened to us, but we can use them as the catalyst for the next piece. And we can start to make sense and find patterns that go along with this storyline. And knowing that the climax is approaching, this fiery climax, like something big is coming, you're being asked not to look at things, I'm hearing, as the end all be all, but like as a stepping stone, as this will make a good story. This will make a good, I can't wait to tell someone about this part of the journey. When we can start looking at the journey like that, almost as an entertaining way, as a form of entertainment, perhaps it will make it easier. I'm hearing it's time to release negativity. So yeah, not looking at the stumbling blocks as, woe is me and this is horrible and I might as well just do something else completely. But instead, looking at it as, when I get to the end goal, it'll be so fun to look back on all of the twists and turns that it took. Someone's going to want to hear that story. I'm seeing people even writing a book, sharing your valuable knowledge, your take on a situation. As humans, we want to connect with others. We want to know that they struggled too. We want to know that we're not alone. And if you are struggling and then can put it into words, into story form, and you can look at it as, I'm hearing, like a badge of honor, as if like, look at all that I've gone through and look how much I've overcome. That's what people want to read about. Those are the movies people want to watch. Work through your fears. This came up in another reading recently. Knowing that this journey, this story is never going to be easy, but continuing to push forward, being that main character. Yeah, I'm getting that main character energy. Like, you are no longer in someone else's story. You are writing your own story. And the energy is gaining momentum. Hold your vision. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. I'm just seeing whether this is romantic, this is general, career, life path reading. This is for the story at this point. And when we can adopt that mindset of, I'm going to take on each day as a blank canvas for writing my chapter. And maybe you're someone who does write daily. Maybe you journal. Maybe you have a diary. Start taking notes, because I'm getting this vibe, this energy that you are going to want to look back on these moments, even if you're just writing it for your grandchildren and their children, something to pass on. I'm hearing legacy. Your story, your journey matters, not only to you, but to others. And when we can look at things in that way, it makes the hard stuff maybe a little bit easier to get through. Something that I always like to think about is, when I'm having a really rough day, I know it doesn't last, because I have so many other happy days to lean back on. And then when I'm having a happy day, I am that much more grateful for the fact that I know it's not always going to be this easy. Whoever this reading is for, you have so much still ahead. You're headed to greatness. I'm hearing you're on a path that others in your family or others in your lineage haven't tried yet, or I'm hearing they haven't forged this path yet. And it is an epic journey for not only you, but for your line. And when you look at it that way, those stumbling blocks, those steps back, just make for a good story. So keep going, keep writing it, keep at it. It will pay off. I'm hearing bestseller. I don't know if there's writers out there that I'm speaking to. All right. If this resonates, please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know you're here. And I hope to see you in the next one.